Aaron ready to go. First pitch on the way. Deanna Jennings bunting in the air, and it's caught by the third baseman, Ella McDowell.
In her way to retrieve the first out.
Here's a look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Capital One for the Blue Devils.
The country, and they back that up with a lot of
out in this case. Vega fouls it away.
matters. That laser focus, so important.
2-2 pitch from Heron.
Ball, rise ball combination. She has one of the nastiest changeups in.
It's hit in the air towards right center field, and it's hit well. It's back, it's deep, and it's out of the ballpark. Paint offenses, and it's Amina Vega, her 19th home run of the season. Just keeps setting program record after program record this season offensively for Duke.
Courtney Dyke.
Oakland hits it foul past third.
The Women's College World Series, so she is savvy and experienced.
Oakland pops it up on the infield. Second baseman wants it. That's Carly. Sent them to the Women's College World Series for the first time in school history, a school history that only dates back to the beginning of this decade.
It's just so impressive what Marissa Young's been.
Tyrena Jones, first baseman, transfer.
One of the best two-strike pitchers in the nation because of that nasty changeup she has.
He's upstairs with a rise and a strikeout in
Postseason.
Take a look at the Arkansas.
Just on fire in the regional. Look at those video game numbers at the bottom. Also can swing away and has elite speed.
Makes a strike. 5 other of her teammates. Another strike, and it levels at 2-2. Point today. It's out to left field and played perfectly. Kate Mathis makes the catch. Started to lightly rain, relatively speaking.
And just shows such good plate discipline. I mean, hitters want to hit. They want to swing, especially when you get into the postseason. It just gets
a little south of Nashville. Off-speed strike from Jaquez. Mentioned how well she's
showing a little more grace.
Another 3-2 just missed off the plate.
Command in her spin with a curveball, screwball, drop ball.
Third baseman Ella McDowell. Started with a strike from Jaquez.
ERA and defense, and when you have that sort of complete team, and this is a hitter's pitch.
Great pitch from Jaquez on the inside edge to run it full. Another full
zone, and why Arkansas can put up runs in a hurry.
I'll spent 3 seasons there. Being aggressive. Foul tip, strike 1.
And that
quickly 0-2.
And that's the same pitch, just an outstanding location, and that's a big
bouncy ball, diving attempt off the glove of Stafford, but she's trying to get back. No, not in time. Vega, Blue Devils with the early lead thanks to an Amina Vega home. Towards the right side and through. Bain scores. McDowell coming home. The throw to the plate, cut off.
Through the infield, and those 2 free passes for Jaquez come.
Right leg injury that's bothered her for a while now, but
play left field. Now with the injury, she's their DP, but you know what? Keep coming at you with power.
Liner to third, right at Jones. Tyrena made the catch. Almost snow-coned out of there, but she hung on. We mentioned at the top of the show, but it'll be decided in the circle. Softly hit. Vega gobbles that up, the underhand toss to retire the side, so they limit the near misses that their fan base would rather we not discuss at this moment, but they have been really
looking for a walk. You're rarely going to get one for Robin Heron. Here in Fayetteville.
Another tap foul, so after Heron fell behind 2-0, it's now level after.
You take a look there, and batting average against.
Has high part of the zone. And plate umpire Steve Gould.
It took about a week. Marissa Young had her come back to the bullpen, work with her for a week. She got in the circle.
Straightaway center field. Reagan Johnson.
Early in the game and feel a little sorry for themselves or hang their head. They had the lead early. Home runs and doubles. So they've been able to score quickly, and you've seen some of their scores. I mean,
Gabriella Shattuck line drive into right field. That's down in front of Bain for a base hit. Did have a home run in both games Sunday against Arizona. Second, so she's there with 2 outs on a wild pitch. And brings Kyrie Rodriguez on 3-1. She hits it hard towards center field. It is deep and gone! And Duke answers right back with their second homer of the game and reclaim the lead. Well, go ahead, 2-run homer for Kyrie Rodriguez. First pitch strike from Heron to Jayla Stafford.
Well, if you're wondering, Robin Heron, really a big strikeout pitcher.
1 in 6 innings. Liner just out of reach of the shortstop Rio. Cut off by Courtney Dyfo. Looks like she's going to make the change right here. So as you mentioned, Carol, the lineup turns over for Deanna Jennings, who takes a strike. You mentioned Timmerman's come through in some big...
In the game, there's a lot of time between pitches right now, making sure you understand the situation.
Pulled the string on her. 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch. This is going to be an illegal pitch, and that's ball 4. Timmerman, a little hitch.
Love for the game that developed at an early age. Now they get to be a head coach.
Marissa Jaquez, who started the game for Duke, has stayed in there with the result.
And was fantastic in the NCAA Regional in Durham.
Wyckoff bounces it up the middle right near the second base bag and into center. And 9th spot in the order for the Hogs and catcher Kennedy Miller. Next one strike.
Consistently, the ball was wet. Any pitcher knows it's really tough to control the ball, even when it's dry, let alone a ball that's wet. And so,
regional clincher for the Razorbacks, and walks this one out of reach of the third baseman Jones into left. Mathis up with a quick
come in, and that allows a few more gaps for Reagan Johnson.
Slaps at it and pops it up on the infield right near the foul line, and he does take a first pitch strike.
And that off speed, Jaquez has it on the off speed against Bain.
Takes strike 2. She's been a very patient hitter, even though she's young, a true freshman. Jumped out to shortstop. Oakland, Vega to first. Great pick. They don't get the... There's Ella McDowell, who also walked and scored. Out in front of that.
One thing Arkansas does not do a lot of is steal bases, just 30.
Against Arizona. Their 2 combined outings, 7 innings, and allowed 9 earned runs. Combined in the 2.
That is right on the borders. Right.
8 as a team on the season. Twisting back into the screen.
It's Bell.
Team program record to 9 grand slams on the season. Personally, for Bell, her 3rd of the season.
Bell did not miss her opportunity.
To right center. It's back to back.
Was a little bit of trouble in this inning. They got to 2 outs with the bases loaded. And from that point on, and there's no holes in the lineup.
Well, Wyckoff, who began 2 wins here in Fayetteville to move to Oklahoma City. There's ball 4 Wyckoff. She's on base for a second time. Kennedy Miller with a base hit earlier in the inning to left field. Takes a first pitch strike. When this game resumed 25 minutes ago.
And that's the pitch.
The pitch leaves the hand of Jaques. Put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the second inning and now lead it 7-3. So let's see how the Duke offense responds here. Zoo. Ball's hit to left field, hit pretty well back towards the fence and on the warning track. That's run down by Kaylee. One is actually out in full force. Fouled back by Jones.
Well, what a good opportunity here for Timmerman, who the main starters on the Arkansas team. She's getting a chance to get some work in here in game 1 of the Super Regional.
Out to Davidson, the second baseman makes the call. Has allowed 3 home runs to an opponent in a game. That is foul, just foul. That's dropped into left field for a base hit. Cut off in the corner by Wyckoff. And so base runner on with 2 outs for Gabriella Shattuck in the Super Regional in Fayetteville. Game 1 is so far through 2.5 innings living up to that billing.
Oh, no doubt, grand slam.
Softly hit left side, taken by McDowell, the third baseman's throw. And the stretch by Bell. So they had a final. Of course, Nebraska had the suspended game in order for the Razorbacks.
Jones halfway up the line. She's got elite speed. And if she can put the ball in the dirt, it becomes a foot race. So you have to shorten the field on that left side.
Spins foul. Up the middle, base hit. Lead off.
Reagan Johnson is a perfect 20 for 20.
That's a line drive to right. It's over the head. It's Brindley chugging for second. Ball gets away. And here comes Johnson. She'll score. Nobody covering third.
And an error allowing Bain to go to third. That's where communication's so important. If that ball goes all the way to second base, Duke has a legitimate shot.
Still nobody out in the inning. Ground ball, base hit. McDowell on base for a third time. She had walked her first 2. She is aggressive. Down the right field side, long run for Lamar. And
Kennedy's got he's been able to do despite having the right leg injury.
whacks that into right field sharply. Has her third hit already in. This pitch strike to Carly Davidson. The crowd thought that was bid.
Now, they've had some heartbreak in the Super Regional round. There's no doubt about it when you're that close to Oaks year in, year out.
Another opportunity for Lamar into foul territory. To second base. Vega goes to second for one. To first. Safe. Runner coming home.
Recognizing where the catcher is, where the ball is. And you don't see that very often. That's outstanding base running from Arkansas with a runner.
Pulled foul. Italia Rijo. Got a little part of her leg or foot of Rio.
For teams to survive and advance into the postseason.
Wide center field, but coming in, it's caught by Deanna Jennings to retire the side. Hogs had
a little bit. It's just a game of adjustments. I like to say it's really a game of inches and angles. And
there is ball four, a 5-pitch walk to Kyrie Rodriguez, who puts the leadoff batter.
Aaron should be feeling fresh. Really has not pitched a lot in this game.
That's two quick ones out of the zone, so that's ball four. enough to win this game? I'm just going to give you a definite maybe.
Well, yeah, it doesn't feel settling.
It does not.
It doesn't, a lot of...
To begin the game and walked. Takes a strike.
Off-speed pitch there from Robin Heron. That's one of her best pitches.
Jennings behind that and strikes out. So Heron rebound.
Robin Heron.
So Vega's up. She, by the way, was 5 hours and 53 minutes ago in the first inning. After a 4+ hour. To right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The lead runner, Rodriguez, had to make sure that was going to
hit her.
So they're loaded for Jessica Oakland with one out. Tap to third. Out there. Throw to first.
Advance. Amina Vega, again, showing you why she's one of the best players in the country. Just a good heads-up play to get 60 feet.
70th RBI for Oakland. Diving stop. McDowell gets up and ends the inning. First pitch strike from Bradshaw. Interesting to hear Coach Deifel very candid about the condition. Out towards right center field. Lamar moves over to make the catch. Which is part of the reason I think the rain delay went as long as it did, because they wanted.
Yeah, it was already tough to start the game, warm up. You're here a couple hours early. All the adrenaline, everything that.
Old foul by Miller. Bradshaw pitched pretty well in her 2 appearances in the regional.
Variety of pitches. Tough to time her up.
Third base, right behind the bag, is Tyrena Jones. Second base, Vega. Look at that. A 1, 2, 3 S time up is 1 for 2 today. Run game.
A curveball from Robin Heron, which is in the nation, is Robin Heron's off-speed pitch.
And Heron's strikeout begins the top. It's the first. To third base behind the bag. Say, well, this is such a good defensive team.
Your feet, and we saw great footwork on that play from McDowell.
This is Arkansas's 57th game of the season as a team.
If you throw a ball and you throw it at someone's feet, no, it's not acceptable. It's got to be up high.
Right field, caught by Bain, and how about that? To the Women's College World Series for the first time in this, their 5th Super Regional with the fly ball out.
I'm just so impressed with this freshman, Brinley Bain. Walk already today, has worked herself into a hitter's count.
What is it about walks and Brinley Bain? I guess that just speaks to McDowell, like Bain has scored 3.
You never really get a chance to talk to your team during the game, and that's something she's really enjoyed as we see McDowell draw another walk.
Back-to-back. So again, if you're Duke, you're walking the tightrope here, and it's going to go foul. It had the distance.
And that's something Arkansas has been doing all season long.
Three consecutive walks. So be 10-5 Arkansas. Bouncy ball, softly hit right side. That'll chase a run in. So in scoring position here with one out.
Well,
Arkansas run rules Duke in game 1. Davison was the only one of the hitting 9 for the Razorbacks without a hit, and she ends the day of softball with a 3-run blast.